So apparently the Senate is scared. Because unlike the House of Representatives, who blasted through the TikTok ban bill in just 4 days, the Senate is going to take their time with this one and make sure that they go through all the proper procedures. Now, I think that this is because of 3 reasons. Number 1 is money, number 2 is the public outcry, and number 3 is when this bill would come into effect. Pretty much all of the same reasons in my video from yesterday as to why this bill was being pushed in the first place, but now it's flipped on them. So let's start off with the first and easiest one, the money. Unlike in my video from yesterday where I was talking about Facebook and Meta paying our politicians, which is still true, I think it's fair to say that the senators looked at TikTok and was like, holy shit, there's 170 million Americans on this app. That is 51% of the US population with 7 million businesses as well. That's a lot of tax money. A lot of tax money that they are not going to get if this bill were to be passed during a period of time where we are funding a proxy war and a genocide. Number 2 is also obvious, the public outcry about this. Again, 170 million Americans use this app with 7 million businesses. People like myself use it as a passive income. Some people have been able to turn it into a full career. People are pissed, rightly so, and they have been calling their senators and making videos here on TikTok saying that if this bill passes, their senators will not have a job. Which leads into the third point, when this bill would go into effect. Because if it passed, it would give ByteDance 6 months to sell off TikTok, just 2 months shy of the presidential election. But not just the presidential election, almost all of the House of Representatives seats are up for vote, and like 33 senator seats are up for vote. I can tell you right now, I still have to check and see if my representative voted to pass this bill, and if they did, they are not getting my vote. And if my senator votes for this bill as well, they will also not be getting my vote. And the Senate knows that. The majority of these assholes might be geriatric fucks, but they're not stupid, which is the scary part about them. They recognize that if they don't do this very, very carefully, which is why I think it is going to die in the Senate, not a single one of them that votes yes is going to have a job in the next 6 months. So you know what that means, right? We have to actually put the threat on them. We need to find people that will represent us in the House, that will represent us in the Senate. And if this bill passes, we kick all of those fuckers out and get our people in. That is the only way that we the people will come out on top and make them remember who they work for.